cumulative effect, partner, of playing a game last night, only having a 7-man rotation. Charleston's depth may be taking a toll here finally in the second half for Stony. Yeah, the Aggies, despite being a little bit smaller than Stony Brook, doing a really nice job on the backboard early.
Kenan Sarvan, junior from the Netherlands, buries a shot. JC had 17 points, hit 5 threes. So another weapon for Philip Shumpert. See who rises to the top tonight. We'll see Sarvan with a nice feed and a good finish. That's it for 12, heading down the under 8 media timeout. Kanya. Long three, Sarvan has got a couple of.
Petway gets it over half court, maybe with a second to spare. Drives, kicks it left corner. Sarvan sets up the three. There is good. Kenan Sarvan, 31% three. See if they can try to get him more involved. Onyekon left baseline gives it Sarvan. Sarvan three from the wing is good. A high arcing three again. Kenan Sarvan and his average of.
For the team that shoots at 48%, tops in the conference, top 30 in the country. Stevenson Moore off the roll. Kenan Sarvan this time wide open. Target practice for the Dutchman.
2 for 10.
Kane Roberts. Fitzmaurice, 5 on the timer. Skip feed Sarvan. Another quick trigger. This one swirls down. Tyler Stevenson Moore remains Stony Brook's leading scorer. He has 9. Kick out Sarvan. First go at it. It's down. Now we know Kenan Sarvan.
Kane Roberts. Now Fitzmaurice, a touch inside. Cross-court pass. Sarvan for 3.
What a great look out of the post.
For the Pride, he is out with an illness. He's sitting on the end of the bench here, but not well enough to play. Pride still have a 12-point lead here at the half, and Kenan Sarvan starts off the Seawolves on a high note. Last game for the Pride in the regular season. And Sarvan turnaround floater goes. Kenan Sarvan has a couple of buckets here in the second half.
And Sarvan.
Onyekon. Cross-court pass. Up top, Sarvan. Kenan Sarvan knocks it down again.
When Kenan Sarvan, he has shown that. This shows just how much depth this Hofstra Pride team has.
We were talking to special assistant to the head coach, Colin Curtin, before the game as Sarvan knocks down the 3 for Stony Brook. Now, you talked about the depth and how they're.
Plays pass with Sarvan. Timer down to 12. Now it's Onyekon wing left. Across the way for Roberts. Sarvan in the corner. It's a quick trigger and the Dutchman delivers. A well-needed triple for Stony Brook. Just point missed today for the Phoenix. Rebound for the shortest player on the court, Toby Onyekon. Sarvan gives it a go.
This pass from Roberts to Paletti. And Sarvan comes back and makes his shot. Time dwindle down a bit.
Yeah, the time dwindle down.
Trying to pass it to Prosecki, but instead gets it to Sarvan. Sarvan pushes through and makes the shot.
Sarvan with 5 points now.
6th Seahawks turnover. 9 Seawolves turnovers.
You've done an outstanding job on that tonight, by the way.
Kenan Sarvan. It is finally down for the Dutchman. Sarvan recovers at the timeline. All the way to the rack. Kenan Sarvan. He's got it with the hard. What looked to be a broken play by Kenan Sarvan. And the Moore safely into the hands of Toby Onyekon. Time fleeting on Stony Brook. This time Sarvan to the interior. A professional finish.
Exactly what we discussed in the first.
In fact, it's his first missed three-pointer. And a chance for Stony Brook to take a bite out of the 4-point deficit. Sarvan tries to do just that.
And you've seen that often all season.
Onyekon with it way out on the left wing. He'll put it on the deck to attack. Kicks in the left quarter. Sarvan with the 3. He knocks it down. The big fella.
Deep 3 by the 7-footer.
Excuse me. Gives to Sarvan off to Onyekon. Looking to drive. Picks up his dribble, gives the backdoor cut though to Sarvan, who knifes in off the right side and lays it up and in.
I love the offensive discipline. So you know he's finding a way to help his team no matter whether he's scoring or not.
Petway looking to feed it inside, nothing there. Out top to Sarvan. He'll launch off the top of the key and knock it down. Huge shot.
Great shot by
on defensive balance and being disciplined in the half court. So everything's going to have to be earned. There will be no free shots.
No. 2 of the top 4 in scoring defense in the CAA, and there's some offense. Throws from here. Both teams in the penalty on their next foul. Sarvan, he can shoot it. Tie game.
Well, that's significant because he made it, but
and also out of Brooklyn, a South Shore product, led South Shore to PSAL title in his day.
Kenan Sarvan, it's a response. Just over 6. 5 on the timer. Onyekon's got to get the motor going. Under the bucket, he finds Sarvan. It's down. He's set for tomorrow, or tonight.
And Monday.
But a 21-second difference between game and shot clock, and Sarvan, he starts it on the defensive end. Sarvan's turn. Oh, the three-point party continues.
And their own fifth-year players, George Pappas and Marcus McClary. A lot of years on this Monmouth team. Good-looking entry pass finish. As Sarvan's able to finish, he'll make it away with it. Sarvan, 3 on the wing is good. It's 25-21, Stony Brook. CAA game to begin their stint in the league. Sarvan on the pick and pop. Finally gets one to go, and he pushes that T-Wolves lead to 62-50.
Johnson will start in place of Matthews. Coach Huggins, though, optimistic that West Virginia's 50-year forward will return to practice after the holiday break. Pair of field goals. That time, it's Kenan Sarvan from beyond the arc. He's got 5. It's a 19-point West Virginia cushion. The Seawolves have hung tough, and they answer from Kenan Sarvan. West Virginia forces a turnover, or nearly did, as the Seawolves get it back. Here's Sarvan from deep. He answers.
Where Sarvan has had a really good 8 from beyond the arc. Stony Brook's going to have to come out of his zone soon.
Sarvan backing down on the defender. Fade away off of 1 foot. They're right back to that comfortable 7-point cushion. Next whistle brings us to our final media timeout in the first half. Quick trigger, Kenan Sarvan. It's down.
We've said it so many times this year, Johnny.
In the midst of a run, they lead at 16-12 with 9.5 to go in the first. Here's Sarvan backing in. His shot is good. He does it off the turn.
Johnny Kidd, who played at Central Connecticut, who also played against those great Sacred Heart teams. Johnny Kidd, a tremendous point guard in his day.
Sarvan, corner pop is down. Well needed for the touchman. Espinal Guzman draws the assignment. Sarvan goes over. Little kiss off glass.
And good recognition there by ball over.
Salvage by Petway. 10 on the timer, but Stony Brook has numbers. Sarvan, open in the corner. Bang!
That could not.
Saul after the 18-point, 15-rebound, 6-assist performance for Pulicelli. He recovers. 12 on the timer. Quick trigger. Sarvan delivers.
And you got to give all that credit.
Their 3rd victory of the season. Each of the first 2 have come here at Island Federal Arena. They are winless, 0-6 on the road. Sarvan on cue.
Well, for threes to kick out for another 3, but he decides to settle in.
Sarvan goes to work. Beautifully done. Left-handed bunny for Sarvan. And the
Saw the driving M-bang.
51% shooter from distance. That one just inside of distance. Sarvan from Nassau County. For Stony Brook, and you nailed it. Yale goes on a 7-0 run. They've hit 6 out of their last 6 shots.
And Stony Brook can't let this basketball game get away right now. And a big shot by Sarvan knocks down the triple. Big answer, Lloyd, to get the basketball.
10-2 Stony Brook blitz. Bez Mbang doing his best to try and blanket Stevenson Moore. Sarvan, it's 3.
2 points a game.
Lob feed for Kenan Sarvan. Saw his struggles in those 2 games at Rhode Island, but he really enjoys Long Island. Had his career high 29 in the first home game this season. By the Dutchman. Stony Brook the other way, Fitzmaurice. Kick out, Sarvan, the 3. Count it.
Sarvan doing it on both ends. The big block on knocks it down, and that ends the scoring drought for St. Joseph's.
Thomas Bell, number 23 in Navy Blue, is checked in for the Golden Eagles. Sarvan, it's another triple. Back-to-back threes, 22 points, 10 boards. Sarvan, it's another 16 triples for... Shot clock at 3. It'll have to be Sarvan again. This time it rattles down. 14 points for...
We've fallen in love with the 3-ball early, but not necessarily a problem when you're getting good looks.
To stop the droughts, and Stony Brook at last is on the board. Kenan Sarvan. Stevenson Moore. Good pass. Sarvan. 3.
Stevenson Moore. It had made it difficult for Stony Brook to even get across half court. You're witnessing it now.
What a back-to-back threes here from Sarvan as he's trying to guide Stony Brook. Just over 2.5 left here in Miami, and a foul on Wilson, and the 3. And Sarvan.
Free throws
From
matter.
882. Could you imagine?
Our coach's spotlight presented by Four Seasons Sunrooms. Right off the inbound, the Flying Dutchman, Kevin Sarvan.
Yeah, great baseline.
Going to that list, Jared Fry, who has got a toe issue. He's going to be out till around Christmas. So 5 key cogs for Stony Brook, but they're making good on it. Kenan Sarvan.
And a lot of wins.
Bradley into the lane. Got past Fitzmaurice, a little too much on the layup. Stony Brook on the outlet. Onyekon, good lead, feed, Sarvan. Timeout, Miami, Hamilton. They played Northern Kentucky in a month. Next year they'll play Murray State. Onyekon bounces for Sarvan. Deep ball, the Dutchman delivers.
Hey, very impressed so far by Sarvan. His touch from the
end. Now he's got it on offense, gives it up for Kane Roberts. Uses the screen for the big fella. Sarvan steps into the 3. Down.
Really nice job on the pick and pop with Rob.
Sarvan backdoor feed, Pulicelli. Bodies on the deck, Frankie still got it. Petway the extra feed. Sarvan from distance, it's down.
A lot of bodies on
IFA. Sarvan off the dribble, all the way to the rack. Can't get the roll, gets his own board and cleans up the garbage. 19 points for Kenan Sarvan in his Long Island game Tuesday. Those were the only 4 free throws that Miami Hamilton took in that 6-point loss against Thomas More. Sarvan tries to light the lamp again. He does.
And last time,
quick impact, had 9 points in 15 minutes in the first half. Revolves around the arc. Petway, kick out Sarvan. Another triple from the corner. It is down.
Onyekon, the switch on Castleton. With 5, another long 3. Sarvan! As the shot clock was dwindling down.
You're supposed to call the dislodge, but Stevenson Moore got away with one there.
Kenan Sarvan, 1 break for the fans in attendance, and another Castleton dunk. Backdoor Sarvan, a deuce.